Hello, hello. Happy Friday. I'm coming to you from a different location today, and I'm trying to do this on my laptop, and so I hope I'm coming through. I'm just trying to make sure that I can see that it's going through, but I can't see any reaction. So, guys, if you can hear me, just give me a shout out in the comments below to make sure that I'm coming through. I'm doing this in a bit of a different way than I normally do it. So, I just want to make sure that you can hear me and I'm coming through okay. So, yes, I can see someone doing a thumbs up. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. Now, with Halloween right around the corner, many parents of children with ADHD are already fearing this holiday. And definitely not because of the zombies and the ghosts and the scary costumes. They're dreading the inevitable behavior that will result from all of the candy that their children will consume. So never fear, I am here, and I'm going to share with you some of my best tips and tricks for handling Halloween. Hi Sarah, thanks for tuning in, letting me know that you can hear me. But before we get started, I want to hear from you guys, and I've just heard from Sarah. Let's talk Halloween. Do your kids get dressed up? If so, do they know what they're going to dress up this year? Let me know in the comments, because my kids need a bit of inspiration this year. They're actually not really sure what they're going to dress up as. My older son, I think, wants to dress up as a scary clown, but I don't know. I just have something, in me that's like, no, I can't let you dress up as a scary clown. So guys, let me know in the comments what your kids are dressing up with. Now, let's get started. Now, if you're ready to hear 5 ways to avoid gluten, dairy, soy, artificial flavors, and colors and other nasties at Halloween, then you definitely want to stay tuned for this. Now, some parents ask their children to hand over their candy, and then parents sort through it and give them back the ones that are safe. Or they may give one safe piece of candy per day. By doing this, parents are still allowing their children to have candy, but without the massive sugar rush and crash that occurs if children eat it all in one sitting. So another tip is other parents ask their kids to swap out their candy for cash. Now, I don't know about everyone out there listening, but my boys love cash. So this is something they now look forward to. My youngest even said to me recently, Mum, getting money is so much better than getting candy because it's not gone in 5 seconds. I mean, that's a pretty logical thought that my 8-year-old had. So I can totally see that they love that way more than getting the candy. Some families choose to collect candy only from houses that are giving safe candy alternatives. You can look up the Teal Pumpkin Initiative for more information on finding safe houses in your neighborhood. And they bring out these teal pumpkins, the color teal, and that shows that they're offering safe candy for people that have allergies and intolerances and are looking for treats that are not laden with all of that CRAP. Other families ask their children to swap out the candy they receive for safe candy that they have hand picked out before. We do a combination of that and cash because I still want my kids to enjoy the candy as much as possible. Now, finally, some families decide together on a good cause to donate the candy to. We like to donate our candy to Treats for Troops or Ronald McDonald House Charities. One of the most important things, though, during this that parents can do, regardless of which plan they choose to follow, is to communicate the plan beforehand and explain why it's so important. There is actually a really great book that my boys like to read each year. It's called Switch Witch, and this book encourages kids to make healthier alternatives and healthier choices for Halloween. Now, I can hear the question already, what's a safe candy? So, there are plenty of safe candies. Yeah, Krista's saying Switch Witch as well. Sarah's saying that my oldest wants to be a taco, which is his favorite food. That is super duper cute. Safe candies are those that avoid some of the worst ingredients out there, like artificial colors like red 40 and blue 1. artificial flavors, and of course, like I always say, the top inflammatory foods: gluten, dairy, and soy. Artificial colors like red 40 and blue 1 are derived from petroleum and linked to several health issues, including allergies and hyperactivity in children. So why would we want to make that hyperactivity even greater? And actually, in Europe, they are required to put a warning label on candy about that, and here in America, we give them to our kids freely. Can you believe it? You know, why can't America have that warning label just like Europe does? Artificial flavors are complex chemical mixtures made in a lab using various substances like crude oil or coal tar, and they can contain upwards of 100 ingredients, including some of that are recently banned. Food companies don't have to tell you anything about the ingredients actually in their artificial flavors. They literally just slap on artificial flavors on the ingredient label, and we are left in the dark about what we are really eating. So we definitely want to avoid that too. Now, luckily for us, not all candy has these ingredients, and some of my absolute favorite brands out there are Yum Earth and Enjoy Life. I also like Unreal and Free to Be. And I also love the Natural Candy Store online. Parents can actually filter out ingredients as they search for certain candies. So if, for example, you've got a sensitivity to corn or something, you can actually filter out all the candy that that contain corn. So I'm going to pop some links into the comments of some of my favorite cleaner candy brands out there. So definitely go check them out. And I hope these tips and tricks help make Halloween much less scary and much more enjoyable for your family. And if you've got any other tips that I haven't shared today, drop them in the comments for the other families out there so that they can hear from you guys too. So I hope that was helpful. I'm going to drop the links in the comments to the things that I talked about. But guys, I hope you have a wonderful weekend and enjoy. Hopefully it's sunny. I'm actually in Palm Springs right now, and it's super sunny and super hot, so I'm out there enjoying that. But guys, hope you have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you all soon. Take care.